If you're debating whether to start the gym or you're already going but questioning if it's even worth it, this video is for you. Because building muscle is one of the biggest upgrades a man can make. Not just physically, but socially, psychologically, even financially. And I'm not saying this as some sort of genetic freak. I started as a skinny neck kid, no muscle. I looked like a boy. And when you look like a boy, you get treated like one. Little respect from men, minimal attention from women. You feel invisible. That was me. In 2025, I put on around 30 pounds of lean mass. I mean, you can see 2025 January, I had a little bit of definition, a little bit of shoulders, but looked like a boy, you know what I mean? February, about the same. And you can see the slowly again there. Ignore my eczema, by the way, but all the way up till December, and you can really see the difference. So I built the V-taper, brought in the shoulders, filled out my frame, and here's the crazy part. I didn't even realize how big the transformation was until around September when I looked back at the old photos. Because progress is almost invisible while you're in it. That's why most men quit. They expect fireworks in a month, but the growth is quiet. When every single day you're only improving by a little bit, the improvements made across a few months can become vastly overlooked. It's just about showing up again and again and again. The time is gonna pass anyway, brother. You can either look back from a year from now, proud, or wishing that you started. What's it gonna be?
Yeah, you got the eyes of a monster. Don't fit into the image they construct. Ambition has them shook, they grown scared of your conscience. But you can waver, boy, what's a king without conquest? All the hate's part of the road, you gotta prove if you want. I will never let this opportunity slide, cause every minute of your future's just a moment of mine. Yeah, the money, liquor, and hoes on sight sounds nice, but that ain't the type of future that I see for me and mine. I got the eyes of a monster.
Now let me properly break down why I believe every single man should be in the gym. If you're still not convinced or just need that extra little push, here are the real reasons. Reason 1, outward projection. I mean, look at nature. Male peacocks grow massive, colorful plumage. Why? Because the bigger the display, the more biologically attractive and dominant they appear. Nature doesn't reward invisibility. It rewards a signal. And muscle, for humans, is that signal. Broad shoulders, a small waist, full chest, the V-taper. It communicates strength, capability, genetic quality. Society can tell you that masculine traits don't matter, that muscle is shallow, that appearance is irrelevant. But it's a lie. Biology hasn't changed. Outward projection shapes first impressions, and first impressions shape opportunity. So you cannot pretend that it doesn't matter. Reason 2, confidence. I'll let you in on something. I used to have pretty bad posture. My parents even bought one of those posture braces that I never wore in my life. But when I started training consistently, something instinctive happened. My posture changed. I stood taller. Not consciously, but almost automatically. I started adopting the thinking of, if I have a decent physique, why would I shrivel up when I walk around? Like, nah man, you're the shit. Like, act like it, Because when you build your body, you begin to respect it more. And when you respect yourself physically, you act different socially. Eye contact improves, your voice steadies, you feel more comfortable taking bold action. Cold approaching, speaking up, taking leadership. Confidence is built from evidence. And that includes your outward projection. Yo, real quick, brother. Most men will watch this video, nod their head, and go back to the exact same habits tonight. A few won't. A few will actually decide to do something about it. If you're in that second group, the reclamation community is where that happens. It's a completely free community I built for men serious about self-improvement. You'll have full-on direct access to me through messages, live calls, and you'll be surrounded by other lads who are on the exact same journey. Self-improvement fully changed, saved, and gave meaning to my life. And I'm so passionate about it doing the exact same for you, brother. So, if you're serious about this journey, I'll see you inside. Also, I don't know if it's going to be free forever, so links in the description, but for now, back to the video. Reason 3, you look better in everything. There's a lie floating around that you can hide behind streetwear. Oversized hoodies, layered fits, baggy silhouettes, and sure, this style can create a decent mask, but only temporarily. I've had past uni classmates who looked cool in these baggy, kind of soft boy outfits. Then I saw them in normal clothes at a park. No frame, no presence. And when I ran past in my sportswear, trying to wave hello, they shriveled up and pretended I didn't exist. Or pretending they didn't exist. Clothing doesn't create structure. Physique does. I personally wear this modern menswear aesthetic that would look average on an out-of-shape office worker, for example. But on a V-taper frame, it projects intention. Fashion amplifies what's already there. If the foundation is weak, the projection is going to be weak too. Reason 4, the dating market. Let's talk numbers. Data from Hinge shows the top 1% of men receive 16% of the likes. The top 5% receive around 41%. And the top 10% capture about 58%. And the bottom 50, about 4% of the likes. That means the majority of attention from women goes to a minority of men. And outward projection is a massive part of that. 1 year of gym for me, for example, was the difference between looking like a boy and looking like a man. Shoulders filled out, jawline sharper, lower body fat. The presence is different. You don't have to become the top 1%. You don't have to take steroids or do any of that crazy looks maxing shit. But you absolutely need to upgrade your projection if you want better outcomes. It's just the reality. Reason 5, health. Muscle isn't just aesthetic, it increases your longevity too. It gives your body somewhere to use the sugars that you eat instead of storing them as fat. It protects your joints, strengthens your bones, improves your posture, like I said before. You're building a more resilient machine. Now here's the most important part. Anyone can do this. I didn't have special genetics, I didn't have any coaching, I didn't take any steroids. I just had a basic program and I just didn't quit. That's it. Future videos will break down how to structure your own training properly, but honestly, between me and you, brother, the secret is consistency. I've met a lot of beginners in the gym, and the thing I always tell them is just to keep showing up and enjoy the process. Because truly, if you just stick to a program that works for you and get close enough to failure each time, the win is guaranteed, brother. The gym isn't ego, it's controlled hardship. It's proving to yourself that you can build something difficult over time. And that discipline transfers into business, relationships, how you carry yourself. If you're already training, you're on the right path. Just don't quit. And if you're not, stop overthinking it. Start. Even badly, start weak, start embarrassed, start inconsistent. You could even start with just push-up workouts. But just start. Because the man you could be a year from now is built rep by rep. And by the way, if you watched all the way till the end, most men will watch this video, nod their head, and go back to the same habits tonight. A few won't. A few will actually decide to build something. If you're in that second group, the reclamation community, again, is where that happens. Completely free community I built for men serious about self-improvement. You'll have full-on direct access to me on messages, live calls, and you'll be surrounded by other lads on the exact same journey. Self-improvement fully changed, saved, and gave meaning to my life, And I'm so passionate about it doing the exact same for you, brother. So, if you're serious about this journey, I'll see you inside. And remember, only applied knowledge translates into power. So go apply that shit, lad.